A new cat game just released called Copycat. Unlike other cat games, this time you will focus more on the story. But even though you play as a cat, the story isn't only about the cat. And you must be wondering, what about the gameplay? Will it be cozy? Don't worry, cause I will tell you everything about the game. From the premise to gameplay and a little trigger warning that I think you should know before playing the game. So now, let's check the game. The story begins as a cat being adopted by an old lady named Olive who recently lost her cat. As the new cat named Dawn, you still feel uncomfortable with the new environment. At first, you really want to escape to live in the wild, but over time, Olive's kindness finally opened your heart. However, something happened that makes a stray copycat take your place. You end up on the street and have to struggle just to survive. Deep down, you wonder if it's just a dream or did Olive really abandon you? As a cozy narrative game, Copycat will take you to follow Dawn's daily life. Each day, you get to explore and do various things on the environment. The things that you do will trigger the next event, so you can continue the next day. However, there are times when I don't really know what to do as the game don't really have exact goal. So you need to keep trying and do everything you can do in the environment to trigger the next event. Some part of the game will have a light to guide you, but most of the time you are on your own. Although in the end there's only one way to continue the story, but I think in a way it does give you freedom to roam around, so you will feel like a real cat. The world itself consists of two realms, the real world realm and the dream realm. The dream realm is more surreal, but that is where you will learn about Dawn's true feeling. I find this method of showing Dawn's feeling really unique as it also shows both Dawn's current life and her past life. Meanwhile, on the real world, you can see the life of the people around you, from Olive's story and her neighbor's story. One thing to note is the story is about family, and it involves taking care of sick elderly parents. So it comes with everything you can think happened during that time. And I think some event might be triggering to some people, so you need to be cautious about it before playing it. But because of those events, the story feels really real. Even if you see things on third-person view from Dawn's eye, but you still feel the emotion. So I think this game will suit those who love emotional story, as you can really see the story build up to the climax before reaching its ending. For the gameplay itself, besides exploration, there will be various mini-games with speed mechanic. On some, you need to press button at the right time or follow certain sequences. But don't worry if you can't get them right at first, as you can redo them again. One time, you will also do stealth minigame. I think this gameplay really makes the game feels more engaging, as the minigame is also part of the story. So I think those who love this type of gameplay will really enjoy the game. For the control, it feels very smooth as the game already has system that makes it easy for you to jump on things. As a cat, you get the freedom to knock on things and break things, so it feels very fun. But I think the camera have fixed position, as whenever I move it, after a while it will move back to the default position. This makes it a bit uncomfortable to control the camera, as I like to play with top view. It's not really game breaking, but I think don't bother move the camera and just let the game control it. You can also set your field of view to wide if you want to see the surrounding better. A lot of places in the game is dark, and as someone with bad eyesight, it's a little too dark for me. Sometimes I can't really see where I'm going, and because I choose to use the black cat, it makes it even worse. Since you can't really change the brightness if you have bad eyesight, I suggest you not to use the black cat as it will make it even harder to see. The game is fully voiced, so you can really feel the emotion in the dialogue. The voice acting only available in English, but don't worry as there are subtitles in 11 languages. There's also closed caption for those who need it. Overall, I think this game is meant for those who love story-rich game. The gameplay is very light and low stakes, so it still feels very cozy and everyone can enjoy it. The way the game presents the story feels very unique as we see it from Dawn's eyes instead of the person itself. On the other hand, Dawn also have her own story where she gets to rediscover herself and recover from her past abandonment. With both stories collide, it creates this conflicting feeling which makes us question what is right and wrong. The game is short, only around 3 to 4 hours to complete. But I think it has enough time to build up the story so you can really feel the roller coaster of emotion. Copycat managed to combine emotional story with cozy gameplay to create a beautifully narrative game for you to enjoy. And if you want another live sim game to play, check my Creator Craft review video.